Y'all check this out. I'm out here before Brian gets here. Look at this. His other 345 sitting over on the rock pile right now. I got goosebumps, man. This stuff right here, for an operator, and a lot of y'all understand it, know what I'm feeling right now. Bad to the bone. All right, so I'll get out. Hang on just a second. This is so cool, people. So freaking cool. Look at the hammer on this 330. Big hammer on it compared to that 120 right there. Wow. So we're getting Brian's right here with me. Brian, B-R-Y-N-N. He's the man with the plan, him and his dad. What's your dad's name?
Dale.
Dale. Got all this stuff. But I hadn't met Dale yet. Don't ever see him too much.
He might be around, so I try to keep him in Jackson because he'll see how much we're tearing up and get mad.
So we're at the Kior site again. This morning before I left y'all, I put together an entire playlist of all my Kior videos, so you can go back and the very first video on it shows this entire place just like it was before it was ever demoed after it was built. But so Brian here is just talking to him. A lot of people has mentioned certain things, and I'm monitoring the comments real close. And certain comments that come through, I'm just removing them because I don't want Brian to see them or his family to see them or nothing like that or anything. But Brian got the job to demo this thing, take everything down that was above ground, and that's what he did. So then after that, then you said that, tell us about the finished product.
It was just, there were so many little pieces sticking up everywhere, so many pedestals and so many chunks and this and that. We got it, basically getting it down to ground level took a little while, but to make a better finished product, we decided just to go ahead and take everything up because we could just clean as we go and get everything and then take the concrete and crush it and sell it whenever we got done, and that would kind of pay for the extra time and kind of give us a feather in our cap for the Economic Development Association out here and all that, and just kind of help clean up the state a little bit, and we'll come out all right on the other end of it, and it's just kind of what we decided to do.
So basically what he's saying, if you didn't really understand that, he got paid to take everything down that was above ground. Everything else that you see him wrestling with those footings the other day and all that stuff, that's on his own. He's doing it for the material to clean that up. All right, one other question that I've got, and answer this. Digging the footings, getting them up. I've had a lot of people ask about dynamiting them, blowing them up, exploding them, and then why not just going ahead and busting them in place and then working them out? But I don't think people really understand what's going on here.
We probably could try on this thicker stuff like that, try shooting them, but there's not a whole lot of call for that in this area, so there's not a lot of contractors that do that, and the next one we have like this, I may try that if the area will allow us to do that. I'm sure they will. They shot that one tower and knocked it down. But it's the reason we try to flip them over is because they just soak up all the impact of the breakers when they're still sitting in the ground where they originally were. I mean, they're locked down. You hit and they can't expand. So we try to get them popped, at least popped, and get some dirt under them to where there's air gap. Then you can just go to town on breaking them. Once we got that piece the other day, you saw us popping it. We couldn't flip it, but we got it popped and kind of sat up, pulled to the side. the hammers went through that
Just
probably
busted
30
it.
minutes.
Okay.
Instead of hours and hours.
That makes sense. I'm gonna walk y'all around. It won't be in today's video because I don't want this video to be long. I'm gonna walk y'all around. I'm gonna show y'all some of the pedestals. Yeah, what was the numbers on the amount of concrete that was right here? How many yards was it?
I think it was 18,500 cubic yards.
18,500 cubic yards.
High strength mix. Got a lot of river rock in it.
A lot of rebar in this. This site right here is approximately 19 acres too, if I remember right, on this thing. But I hope that kind of answers some of y'all's questions that y'all have been asking me on this, because I don't know anything about this stuff right here. I do know about the machines and things like that. But so I'm gonna stop this video here now, and then I'm gonna add some more to it here in just a second. But we finna get to messing around here. But in the next video, I'll show some of these pedestals and things like that they've dug up, because they got a bunch of them sitting over here that they've dug up. So, is there anything else that you want to add to it, or?
No, I saw some of the comments, and I guess we don't really run into any breakage beside. I mean, this is probably one of the first things we broke was this Volvo deal, and that's my first Volvo. I'm not knocking it, but these.
Well, of course, this one has had a lot of stress. Been in a mine. It came from a mine, right? And so I mean, it was hammered for 10,000 hours.
Exactly. And these, we try to take care of them pretty good. And like I said, when they get a bushing cracked or something in the stick, we replace it immediately. We don't just keep running them. And I've had cracked sticks before, but that's kind of normal from where you weld the thumbs and grapple brackets on. They'll get a crack, and we weld them up, plate them, and all that. Like this one's double plated already on the side of the stick. We did that before we even put it in service, and we try to gear them up to handle this. And then footings, we do really narrow buckets to dig up footings, because
so you don't get that side load on it.
If it's not much wider than the stick, then it's not twisting it side to side. So we try to combat all those issues, and I got them all lined up to check for cracks this weekend, look for stress cracks, and if they got them, we got to weld them up.
Fix them up. All right. Well, cool, man. All right, so I'm going to finish this video right quick. Brandon's finna crank that 700 up, and we finna get busy here. All right, the meet and greet. The meet and greet is happening. It's going to be happening on August the 4th, 2018, Jackson, South Carolina. Jackson, South Carolina Community Center. The address is 104 Main Street, Jackson, South Carolina. It's going to be from 2 p.m. to 5 p.m. on that Saturday. I'm gonna have my shirts and caps and stuff like that there. I'm gonna be selling them. I'm also gonna be doing several giveaways. I'm gonna bring my chainsaw, my 372 with me if y'all wanna look at it, and my axes that Ed and Jennifer made and sent to me. I'm gonna have them there with me too. We're just gonna mix and mingle and stuff like that. And if you can come, I'll put the stuff down there in the description if I don't forget it here on this. But that's when it's gonna be, and so that'll give everybody over there on that east side over there all around, I mean, it's an easy drive from Atlanta. I mean, it's just a little over 100 miles from Atlanta. I mean, even Raleigh's 300 from Raleigh, North Carolina. I think that's going to be a good area for me right there. So I'll be talking more about it as time comes. And I've got that place rented. And the cool thing is I've already had somebody just taking care of the tab on renting it for me. And I ain't had to do it. So we'll talk more about that later too. So I hope y'all have a good Saturday, good day. This is being filmed right now Saturday morning. It's 8:24. I'm finna throw it on my phone, get it uploaded right quick, and y'all gonna be watching right now. Huge thanks to Bryn for allowing me to come out here and steal. I hope that we answered some of y'all's questions. There's a lot of stuff going on, and these people that are talking about Bryn milking somebody and stuff like that, I'm not gonna lie, it really pisses me off when I see those comments like that, when he's allowed me to come out here and say, those comments like that, I smoke them. I get them as soon as they come through, I get rid of them, because I don't want Bryn and them to see that. So y'all have a good day. All the clickable stuff's right down below. We'll catch y'all later. Later, Tater.